Hey. Give me a second. I wanna like whew, set the mood a little better. Okay. Hey, happy Venus Day. Okay. Hey there, happy Venus Day. I hope you're doing well. I am the truth, and you are too. Welcome to this week's Venus Day deck pour reading. I appreciate anyone who stops by, anybody who watches, anyone who supports. I really appreciate you. Everything you need to know is in the description box of this video for you to see. My email, my social media, my Linktree, my Venmo, my Cashapp. If you would like to donate or tip, which is very much appreciated and is helpful. The and the information to book a reading with me, everything is in the description box of this video for you to see. I'm going to be channeling with the spirit guides who are supporting the Collective Heights Good and the Heights Good for this week's Venus Day deck pour reading. And if you hear any extra sounds during the reading, I apologize in advance. Life is life, and then I will handle it if it gets too much. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Yeah, like, comment, share, and subscribe. That is very much appreciated and is helpful. And let's get started. We're gonna be doing this is gonna be for Aquarius. I did one for the collective, and this is gonna be for Aquarius. So let's get started with this week's Venus Day deck pour reading. All right, let's go. All right, let's go. There's Aquarius. Okay, so Aquarius, for this week's Venus Day deck pour reading, the topic is the Cancer full moon energy. First card to come out is the Temperance card. Second card to come out is the Queen of Machetes, which is the Queen of Swords. Third card to come out is the King of Machetes. Fourth card to come out is the Two of Machetes. Fifth card to come out is the Eight of Machetes. Sixth card to come out is the Knight of Machetes. Seventh card to come out is the Chariot card. There's a lot of machetes out here. I said what I said. Um, the eighth card to come out is the Hermit card. The ninth card to come out is the Three of Pentacles. And the 10th and last card to come out is the King of Pentacles. Wow, so just a whole bunch of swords, two pentacles, and two major arcana so far. Bottom of the deck, which is the summary of all that, you got the Page of Brooms, which is the Page of Wands. Top of the deck, you usually watching this right now. You got the Nine of Brooms. All right. There could be something about, like I said, what I said, something about making a decision. Yeah. So a lot of y'all is I said what I said. You know what you want, and making a choice, possibly in some type of collaboration, possibly in some type of project you're working on. Taking charge, being the boss. Do not be confused. Do not. There's something about being confused. No, there's something, but you need to be the boss. You can't be confused. You can't have blindfolds on, anything like that when it comes to being the boss and making the decision. Something about moving forward and all that stuff. Moving forward in silence, possibly when it comes to working on something, working on a project, maybe working with some other people or something like that. Okay. Hold on here. Mm, There's 7, 8, 9 or whatnot. So there's something about, like, sending numbers, moving forward. There's definitely like movement forward, especially if it has to do with like something that you're thinking about, something mentally you're moving forward about. Yeah, decisions, choice. You're moving forward on the decision. Um, yeah, so something about moving forward, growing, expanding. Um, there's something about an end, the closing of a cycle. Yeah, so there's something about, yeah, moving forward, closing of a cycle. So we have nothing, and there's nothing else to do. When there's a closing of a cycle, there's nothing else to do but to move forward, right? Can't move back when the cycle's closed already. There's something about needing to keep yourself together or something like that. Um, need to keep yourself together or something like that when it comes to moving forward. There's something also about moderation. This could be in terms of, like, where you're eating, what you're doing, or something like that. Even though the cards for discipline is not out here, there's something about, for sure, like, it's like, or the Seven of Pentacles is not out here. Something about, like, just having discipline and, like, investing your energy, moving forward and all that stuff. There's something about, like, there's movement, right? And all that stuff. There's movement forward. But then there's something here about not overexerting yourself, moving forward, but not overexerting yourself, knowing when's your limit. There's something with like the Seven of Pentacles kind of energy when it comes to self-care as well. And Virgo is here too. The Virgo energy is here. So it's definitely about something about like self-care and health or whatnot. Yeah, there's moving forward, but something about not exerting yourself, moderation. Some of y'all, something about going on a diet or being on a diet and moderation, or it's just maybe it has to do with, like, I don't know, what you watch, what you listen to, what you do, or something like that. You guys are going being moderate when it comes to that. There's something about patience as well. Patience. Yeah, patience and self-nurturing. Hmm. Okay. And then There's something about taking charge, decisions, like taking charge, making a decision. There's this energy of like, because we had the queen of machetes, the king of machetes, and the two of machetes, and then right after that is the eight of machetes, then the knight of machetes. Aquarius, like, you need to have yourself together. You have to know what you want, say what you want, and mean it. I said what I said type of energy. You have to know what you want and make a solid decision about it. Making rational decisions about it. Um, you cannot be confused, especially when there's a decision or something like that, and move forward confused. Or you can't like move forward blindfolded or whatnot when it comes to making a decision or moving forward at the crossroads or something like that. Something about intentions when it comes to like your choices or like um your mental, yeah, choice, decision, being sure, being strict about things, yeah, it's like you, knowing who you are. Yeah, it's like say what you mean what you say type of energy. hmm There's something about like, yeah, and they're saying all of this because you are going to be like a boss or a leader in something or whatnot. There's something about being a boss or a leader, and it could be like in amongst this like teamwork thing. You may be a boss or a leader when it comes to like teamwork thing, and yeah, you just can't be confused and all that stuff because like it's like you may be the leader or a boss that needs to oversee others or something like that, or work with others and like direct them in a way or something like that. You could be a boss of like a business, of a project that you're involved with, a company or at your job or something like that. This could just be like, and it could be with other people or it could just be with yourself. Mhm. And it'll make sense that they're saying like to be for sure, mean what you say what you mean, whatever. I said what I said type of energy and like making the decision and being like strict and serious about it. Also like calculated decisions and everything like that. You can't be in the dark or whatnot, especially if you're like a manager and you're running a business and stuff like that. People are looking towards you and all that stuff. Aquarius, you have this or either they're giving you this or they say you need to have this type of energy. There's can't it's kind of like yeah, you just have this energy of not stopping. I kind of subtly said it and I subtly said it in like the collective reading or whatnot that there's this energy of like children like when they're running and doing stuff like consistently for a long period of time and it's like where did they get all that energy from, because you know they're young and they have all this energy that they could just like keep going for hours and hours or whatnot. So there's that type of energy here with you or just in general. Either you have that or like they're saying you need to have that energy or something like that where it's nothing stops you. You have that energy of the children I was talking about. And you may be recognized for it. You may be honored for it, put on a high pedestal for it or whatnot, because you are a hard worker. You don't give up. You always have, even though like things may be a struggle or whatnot or uphill battle and all that stuff, you still keep going. You still have this energy, this gusto or whatnot to keep going or whatnot. Or you need to have that energy. Mm, is this the way it was? Yes, it was. That's the way it was. And even though things may get hard, something about you having passion, still for the game, or like still having passion or whatnot, even though things get hard. These two should not be together, okay? Because this is like, the president, or this is like the manager, who I'm telling you is like who's overseeing, and they say it at the end again in a different way. So I feel like they're saying this is what they're observing you being in, or they're like just warning you of that, or something like an awareness of it. But then like they're telling you towards the end, like, do you are overseeing people. You need to like be sure in the choices you make or whatnot. You can't be confused. It's something about know thyself. Uh, yeah, these two do not go together. You cannot be like literally blindfolded being a boss or a leader. Like, how can you like what you want to be? It's like the blind leading the blind or something like that. Like you're supposed to direct some people maybe or whatnot, or maybe just in general. There's something like maybe people depend on you, or even if not that, there's just something maybe you depend on you. Where it's like being the boss or the leader, but like just feeling like scared or anxious about it, like in your head, like sabotaging this position you're in. Either that's what's happening, or it could be an uphill battle when it comes to that, especially mentally. Oh, wow. Yeah, Aquarius. Yeah, a mental battle, maybe with your mental, psychological, like stability. Yeah. So there's something about do not sabotage your position, the position you're in, the boss leader position that you're in, manager position you're in. Do not sabotage that. Do not sabotage the be careful of sabotaging the chance to become self-sufficient or something like that. Um what else? And there's just something about the Eight of Machetes and the King of Pentacles, like they just don't go together. The boss, the leader needs to know themselves, need to be sure about things, especially in their words or what they're doing and the decisions that they're making. Mhm. Um, yeah, some type of Saggy any energies in here, Sagittarius and leadership and all that stuff, and being the boss, being self-sufficient, entrepreneurship and all that stuff. And yeah, so I feel like they are warning against chaotic energy, like you manifesting chaotic energy because of the way that your mental is, the way you think, the way you speak, the way that you make decisions, the way that you feel about yourself and like know things. You are the I know sign, Aquarius. The way that you know things and are sure and confident in like what mentally or whatnot, mentally confident or whatnot. There's something about there's this like exciting, exuberant energy, right? To go forward. It could possibly be quick, like this quick, swift energy. And it's great and all. There's just something about being in moderation and patience as this movement or this energy comes in for you. It's just moving smart, move intelligently. Just move smart or whatnot, or with balance. Mm, Yeah, I feel like they're saying, I feel like it's like a warning, or it's just like a forewarning, or just like a heads up, or just an acknowledgement of like I said, of this energy or whatever is happening or coming in for you guys, needing to just have yourself together, have your thoughts together, have things straight and clear. Because once there's this like quick, swift energy that comes in, that takes over you or whatnot, that you're in, um, it's the responsibility of you to make sure that that energy is good, or is beneficial, or is doesn't go get out of control in a bad way. Yeah, there's something about being sure about the direction you're going to in that going in. There's something about being sure about the direction you're going in. Some it could have been it could be an uphill battle sometimes when it comes to like being sure, and setting boundaries and being strict about like the direction that you're going in. Um, and I feel like it could be an uphill battle and all that stuff sometimes, especially just like just in general what we all are in when it comes time to like just stand in you or whatnot, just in like this world, or sometimes and things like that, sometimes like obstacles and just situations and people, and just standing up for yourself and going against the norm. Of course, Aquarius, it can be an uphill battle, but there's something about you being super persistent. That's that rebellious energy, Aquarius, that we have. Something about still staying strong and continuing to go forward and setting boundaries, saying no, or saying yes, depending on what it is, despite the obstacles that may come up or whatnot. Just being super consistent. Yeah, man. And it's like you know where you're going. Like I'm going this way. And somebody's like, "Oh no, you need to go this way." No, 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 no. I know where I'm going. I need to go this way. And even like if in the middle of that things arise, like financially or physically or something like that, that tries to like turn you around to another path or whatnot, or tries to slow you down, it's like no, you still keep going or whatnot. You need to, or you are still keep going. It's like you still fight that fight or whatnot. So the chariot card is like movement or whatnot, and then like the way is like this is right below her or whatnot, the queen of machetes, and she's like, I'm going this way. I'm going this way. Despite the obstacles, it's very interesting because we are in the first quarter moon, and that's one of the things that they say to do. They say like needing to they basically you need to there's going to be obstacles that come up, but you need to keep going despite the obstacles that try to throw you off track. There's something about being strict or being serious about like the direction you're going in, and something about being strict or taking control of your mind and your mental and where it goes and all that stuff. Some of you guys are researching. There's something about like again, there's talking about being super sure and knowing thyself. There's something about that, and like it's like either you need to go into introspection to get to that space, or like you already have gone into introspection, like you isolated yourself, and the reason why you in this King of Machetes energy is because like you already introspective, you already went inner, and it's like basically getting to know yourself. Oop, it's 10:44, 1:44. It's like literally knowing yourself. So how you say it? When you really know yourself and you go and you do the work and you do introspection of yourself, and like you get enlightenment about yourself, insight or whatnot, and going inner, there's no one ways anybody can knock you off your square if you know thyself, and especially if you have one inside. So there's something about you need to, or like you are, you have when into introspection of yourself or something like that. And that's how you are standing as a king of machetes. Because that's what I'm saying. There's something about like wavering back and forth when it comes to like a choice and making a decision or whatnot. But no, like the king of machetes doesn't go back and forth on decisions. The king of machetes already like analyze, which like is Virgo. I analyze Virgo, the hermit card, which the is right under the king of machetes, already analyzed, got insight of something, and knows whatnot. So it's going to choose this based on what it analyzed, introspected. That's some type of energy for you. And they end just how they began over here, even though it's two different cards. So over here, this is how it is one on top of the other. The Eight of Machetes is right on top of the King of Pentacles or whatnot. And the way that they're ending it is, yeah, the two machetes, which is similar to the Eight of Machetes over the Three of Pentacles. And it's giving me like this is the King of Pentacles overseeing these people or whatnot. There's something about, so they said you possibly are, you might, they trying to forewarn you, I feel, or like they're telling you or something. They're acknowledging some making aware of like something about like feeling like you're not sure about what you're doing, manifesting, creating, going forward about, especially when it comes to mentally. Um, but it's like you can't be that way if you are like a leader, a boss, or meant to like oversee something like a business or like people or at a job or something like that. In the beginning, they acknowledge that it seems that you may be like self-sabotaging, like the manager, the leader, the boss position that you're in, especially by being like anxious, like in your head, overthinking, going in circles in your head. And then at the end of it, I feel like they're telling you you cannot be confused. You need to be when you come to making decisions, especially if it has to do with overseeing other people or some type of like thing that you're working on or working on with other people or by yourself. Needing to be sure about the decisions that you make. Confusion does not work here. Yeah, there's something about making decisions, especially when it comes to creating something, building something, working with others on a project, a job, or just working on a project or a job in general. Yeah. Okay. So how did I do that last time too? I gotta see. Oh, that's what I did. Okay. Um, there's something about moderation, setting boundaries. It could be for yourself. This could be setting boundaries for yourself or setting boundaries in general, also for others. Some of you, there's something about dieting, just like setting boundaries or whatnot when it comes to moderation. There's something about being strategic, calculating, and patient as well. Something about knowing thyself. Something about putting your foot down, especially when you make a decision or something like that. Yeah, something about making a choice. Some of you may be getting confused about a choice or just confused in general. You could be self sabotaging you know, it's like putting yourself in a spin mentally, maybe anxious about a decision, and then you trying to move forward quickly like that. I'm so sorry. That is crazy. You can't do that though, because you're gonna go forward with like some type of like chaotic like mental thing. Like it's gonna really manifest. Because like right after that, so there's the two of machetes, then there's the eight of machetes over here. And then right after that is a knight of machetes and a chariot. You trying to go like move like that. Mm-mm. Like literally move like quickly, like and make decisions and solidly. But you need to know thyself or something like that and have clarity. Stop self-sabotaging and putting yourself in a spin or something like that. Okay, so also some of you guys, if you guys are like information hoards or something like that, I do that. You overwhelm yourself with like information and stuff like that. You need to like moderate yourself or something like that. Okay, it might be sending you in a spin. Yeah, there's something about research and analyzing and all that stuff. Yeah, there's something about that. Yeah, there's something about is that what they call it? Analysis paralysis? Is that's what they call it? It might be. This might be analysis paralysis or like just overwhelmed with information and analyzing and researching. Just be careful of it like putting you in a spin mentally and make you unsure, especially of yourself and your decisions. Something about also some of you need to like just some of y'all need to do some introspection or something like that. Introspection, especially, yeah. hmm or there's something about introspection here, going inner, analyzing, and then something teacher like here, something about a teacher. I'm gonna move forward though. Yeah, you definitely cannot be in this energy if you're teaching children. um, some type of Virgo energy here. Something about gathering and organizing your thoughts, especially when it comes, and then it's like, oh, because of like working on a project, working with other people, or overseeing other people, you're the boss. People are going to look up to you for the information, for the direction. This is an exciting time overall, something about an exciting energy, an exciting time. You may have this energy or something like that. I feel like they may be giving you this energy as well. This is yeah, it could be overwhelming, I guess. The information and the stimulating stuff and all the stuff going on, all the burst of energy and everything like that. But use it to your advantage and everything like that. Just direct it properly. And I did say Sagittarius is here, yeah. So just direct it properly. The energy, the information, the all that stuff or whatnot. And I think they're giving you energy to like, so you may have those spurts of like, I have that too. The spurts of like random like excitement or happiness or something like that. But and you as you're watching this right now, I feel like this is why you're able to keep going though, or like they're telling you you need to keep going or whatnot. You as you're watching this right now, um, it's an uphill battle, but you still keep going, you keep fighting the good fight or something like that. Some of y'all may be exhausted or it's just an uphill battle, but you fight the good fight. And then, oh my gosh, this song by Mick Jenkins called Mop. I just keep mopping these flows. That comes up or whatnot. Okay. I'm just gonna clarify with 3 cards and do the 2 oracle cards and then move forward. Oops. Why? Why? Mm. All right. Let's clarify with 3 cards here. Yeah, you are the boss. You better quit because you're literally the spiritual leader. You're the boss here. You're the boss here. Oh, you have to be sure. You have to be sure. You have to be sure. Yeah, you have to know thyself. This is like, I don't know, I'm getting a flash of like this being an old soul as a baby, but this is like the past life of the baby that's here. Old soul, like knowing thyself or whatnot. Yeah. So to clarify the spread, what came out, you have the Four of Swords, the Emperor. This is the boss. Okay. And then we have the Hierophant. Okay. All right. Um, you're maybe some of you are some type of spiritual leader or something like that. Spiritual leader. You go, you meditate, you go up to the peoples, to the spirit realm to um get downloads to share as or do something as a spiritual leader or something like that. And see how it's Four of Swords. There's something definitely about your mind and just having it together or whatnot. Maybe being aligned enough or like centered enough in order to like be the spiritual leader and like get from the realms and come down and be the spiritual leader like and share it in any way that it needs to be shared, and you need to be in like a centered, especially mentally way in order for all of this or whatnot. You're definitely a spiritual leader. um you've been initiated into it. Yeah, yeah. Okay, hold on, let me do one more. I'm sorry. Ah. Kali Uchi's song just came in my head. I need to look that up now because a lot of Spanish stuff is coming up. I gotta really get back into Duolingo. Um, what's it called? I think it's Get the Betty or something like that. A song with Kali Uchis. What is she saying in that? I just like the way it sounds. But yeah, sorry. Los Santos, Rosario, Angel, and Campaña. Dun, 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 dun. That's what I like about Kali Uchis as well. Sometimes she goes like, it's just like, I don't know what the name is of that genre of like Spanish music, where it's like bohemian, but like riding through palm trees type of like Spanish music. I like when she does that sometimes. I think it's Que Te Pedi. I don't remember. So sorry if I'm saying it wrong. All right, sorry. I'm gonna close this out. Hold on. Wait. Okay. Wow. Yep. Yep. I told you it was a crossroads. Oh my gosh. I'm telling you, y'all. Some of y'all are shamans, or this is something like that. Okay. It doesn't even have to be like you're a shaman. Maybe just energetically you're a shaman. But there's something about your mind and like just needing to be centered, especially mentally, because you could get downloads from, that's what I mean, downloads, messages divinely from them and everything like that, just like what it looked like right here. You're going up to them or whatnot. You know, Four of Swords is usually like meditating sometimes or whatnot, needing to like take a mental break so that like you can take a break and sit back so you can receive the downloads, the messages, and all that stuff. And it's because like you're a spiritual leader, you're a sage or whatnot, and all of that stuff. Yeah. Something about sunset, like a nice sunset, being in the desert and all that stuff. Mm, I'm just looking real quick on what you're saying here. So this is like a general read for Aquarius. I do $7 readings and all that stuff live. So whenever I come on, that's when I'll be doing like the readings and you can ask your question and all that stuff. I'm trying to figure out where and when. I'm trying to just like sort things out on how to do what I'm gonna do that will be beneficial for all of us, okay? Where I do sometimes a live with like a free like personal reading or whatnot. So I'm trying to figure out like a an organized way of doing it. So yeah, right now this is a collective reading though. So yeah, what came out is Los Santos, and then you also got Circle Cross of Denan, Rare Intersection of Heaven and Earth. Yeah, they definitely there's a bridge and they definitely um are trying to connect with you in some type of way. Okay, I'm gonna read this. Los Santos. Los Santos, recall the wisdom of your innocence. Wow. Wow. Cause this okay, okay. Los Santos, recall the wisdom of your innocence. Once people are not here physically, the spiritual remains. We still connect, we can communicate, we can give and receive love and forgiveness. There is love after someone dies. And this is a quote or whatnot from Sandra Cisneros. The message here is, my beloved, you've chosen this card because you're being enticed to step into the sacred realm of the holiest of holies. It's time to see your spiritual connection as more valuable than gold, treasures, and social media followers. I may not have been a saint in my life. I made mistakes, as have you, and that's okay. But I'm here to tell you that you were and still are a saint to me. I want you to know how much I love and appreciate you for all you've done and all you are. Your inner child may have tricked your adult self into picking this card because they couldn't take it any longer. Amid your grief, you may have forgotten your magic. It's noble to be a practical, responsible, and self-sufficient adult. It's crazy. However, you came here to play, jump, shriek, shout, and revel in the tastes and textures of life. I like the way it's saying it so far. Please don't prolong your suffering on my account. Ruminating about the past will not bring me back to your world. Allow your inner wild child to take you by the hand and bring you back to the present moment. Run through the garden, play, make believe, and be reminded that every butterfly is a messenger from the enchanted world of beyond. Um, yeah, and I said something about like the butterfly and the in between, the transition from death and rebirth, and the transition, the in between, and there may be like some type of there's something about like a time to reflect or some type of message in the in between of death and rebirth or whatnot. Um, and I said that in the general reading. But yeah, this is the meaning. November 1st is Dia de los Inocentes, Day of the Innocent Ones, or Dia de los Angelitos, Day of the Little Angels. On this day, it is believed that deceased children return to visit their loved ones on earth. In the Christian tradition, November 1st is All Saints' Day, a time to celebrate those brilliant beings who embody their light on earth and have now ascended to heaven. Both traditions commemorate the dead, and some might say the children are, some of y'all might be mediums, and some might say the children are honored as. That is confirmation. My thing just shut off right as I said that. That is some heavy ass confirmation. Hold on. Dang. Some of y'all are mediums, and it's a whole deep thing of like you connecting and all that stuff. Um, you know. So yeah, both traditions commemorate the dead, and some might say the children are honored as saints as they are still imbued with an innocence. Mourners take heart knowing Mourners take heart knowing that though they are no longer in a physical body, the children are still vibrant and continuing their soul's journey on the other side. On Dia de los Inocentes, children's graves are decorated with babies' breath and orchids. Imagine of La Virgen de Guadalupe, the Lady of Guadalupe, and favorite santos saints are often included in ofrendas. Churches usually parade their patron saint through the village streets in the procession of the souls on All Saints' Day. And the mantra here is, my inner child resuscitates my inner adult, breathing in new life, embracing the sunset. Oh, didn't I say something about, so there's something about sunset? There's something about sunsets for y'all. I don't know. In like a desert or something. Breathing in new life, embracing the sunset. We are one big happy family. And what I got a flash of also is like some of you may be like, I don't know, Native Americans or something like that, but there's like a sunset and being in like the desert or like where there's a lot of mountains and stuff like that, something that has to do with that. And like you're very connected in mediumship and with your family and being a shaman and stuff like that. It may have been passed down in some type of way or something like that. But yeah, here we go. Circle cross of Denan, rare intersection of heaven and earth. Your plans and purpose are in alignment with greater cosmic forces. Whether you see it coming or not, things will fall into place, and what you have been working towards will come to fruition. A great intersection of heaven and earth will result in a precious manifestation of grace. The divine shall correct a situation that is in need of a realignment. Fear not, pray boldly, and be faithful. All is well. Your soul is a facilitator of sacred union between the spiritual realms and the earthly world. Whether you do this is as an artist, a healer, an activist, a priestess, or shaman, or in some other way. So I mean, there's so much infinite ways of like to do this. You don't really have to be like, oh, I'm a shaman or whatnot, or it'd be a certain deep way, like or whatnot. But yeah, take take care of yourself and prioritize your spiritual life according to the practices and methods that help you remain open, connected, and grounded with your heart open to Great Spirit and moved by love for our earth. You are part of a team of souls working to keep the balance of light on our planet intact, accessible, and vital. Offer yourself, ooh, it's 11:11. Offer yourself to the divine plan without holding anything back, and know that you shall be helped in countless ways, just as you offer your own will and talent to the sacred purpose of healing in this world. All right, so that is it, y'all. There's something about a crossroads, something about a sunset for y'all, something about cross as well, because we have a cross in this as well. Um, but yeah, that is it. We have Sagittarius here, and we have Virgo, Virgo and Saggy. So you can be that sign. That sign could be in your chart. It could be just the energy of it could be someone around you. It could be just the energy of this reading. It could be the energy of whatever I'm describing. It could also just be the planetary placements. Last week the moon was in Sagittarius last Monday and Tuesday, but I don't think it's anything like that. Maybe it is for somebody. Um, I think they've subtly been talking about the moon go oh, duh. Okay, so there is Virgo coming up. My bad. Is it? Is it? No, no, no. Yeah, it is. But I think they might be subtly talking about like the Virgo moon after the full moon ends. There's 3 days of the moon being in Virgo and something precise about that. And that's gonna happen like 2 weeks from now on Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. 2 weeks, not like next week, but the week after. Something with that, maybe with Virgo or something like that. So yeah, Virgo and Sagittarius and Virgo. Something about teaching in school. Some of y'all, there's something about being a teacher or like just teaching or something like that. Maybe teaching philosophy to people. Yeah, ways of life. Something about teaching about transitioning. Oh, some of y'all are mediums. Some of y'all are like those people who teach about like you guys are in the stuff of like that that a lot of people kind of stay away from, like about like the dead and all that stuff, like death. Maybe you know what I mean, like Anubis things. Like you're the gatekeeper of like the things of when it comes to like death and all that stuff. Or like you're like the vessel for like the connection between the dead and the living or something like that. And you're a shaman in this way, something. Um, Maybe you are teaching this way. Maybe you are teaching like what you are teaching through just being that medium, that bridge, that vessel, that bridge. Yeah, something definitely with teaching. Something was also just like getting things in order. Like it's like calculated freedom or something like that. Calculated freedom. And it's like just making sure that like things are together so that you can have fun, you know what I mean? Because when things aren't together, so you do have less fun in a way. Um yeah, teaching just keeps coming up, whether it's about philosophy to people, whether you're actually a teacher. okay, whether you're a teacher like in the school system, I mean, or whether you're a teacher in like the spiritual community or whatnot, there's something about that. Something subtly could be about your health as well. Something could subtly be about your health. Maybe it getting better or something about that. So yeah, that's it, Sagittarius and Virgo. And that is it in general for this reading. There's Aquarius. Um, yeah, careful with your mind. Um, that's it. If you would like a personal reading, you can visit my Linktree or you can email me to set up a day and time. They both will be in the description box for you to see. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Um, that's very much appreciated. It's helpful. And yeah, peace out, y'all. Cancer, full moon energy. It's happening next week. Peace out. Toodaloo.